No strangers to the nightclub scene, Godwin Pereira and Orhan Koch have been the force behind Supper Club and Stereolab. The new project Rooftop bar Ying Yang targets the pre-party crowd. But is Singapore ready for yet another night spot? What do you guys think of Singapore being oversaturated with too many clubs lately, you know?
The killer question.
The killer question, right?
It's a question that gets asked a lot. I've been here for almost a decade, and when I came 10 years ago, people were asking me, well, why did you move to Singapore? Are you not bored? 10 years later, I've never been bored here. I don't think I'll ever be bored here. I think the more you have, the better it becomes. I mean, Singapore, went from SARS realizing that, okay, this could be it, into legalized bar top dancing, into 2 casinos, and it's becoming the capital of a lot of different things. So
stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff to do. You just got to look for it, actually. Yeah.
Less is more, or is having options better? Well, we asked some party goers if they thought Singapore had too many night spots.
There are too many clubs in Singapore, but everyone has its own niche.
It's definitely an oversaturated industry right now. Everyone's going to it. F&B is like the most easiest thing to go into and the most money to put inside. And then, it's either you hit or miss. It's hit or miss. It's either that. So yeah, it's oversaturated, definitely.
It just makes my night more interesting because I can just choose from wherever I want to go. And even though there's a high turnover rate, that's competition and that's life.
No, it's good to have choices, and the more clubs the merrier, but it must be good quality clubs. I think this is one of the nicer ones that we've been to, so it's a welcome, development.
What will be the deciding factor to get you back?
I think a good vibe, a good crowd. The sad thing is that sometimes it gets too crowded in places, and I think this is a nice, kind of like a nice good mix of good-looking people and good cocktails. I think that's also really important.
The thing is that you have a feeling like with a, how should I put it, like a balcony, you can have an indoor and outdoor, kind of feeling that is like, you just feel like you're home,
What are the other rooftop bars in Singapore that you've been to?
Couple. I like Lantern, Blue, Scarlet Hotel, and Screen Room.
Okay. So what makes Ying Yang Club different from say the rest?
I think they have better music So the guest DJ, the DJs here, Braden P and JB, so much better and definitely be a cooler place to hang out.
What would be the main draw you think for the consumers to come back to this place? I mean, when there's so many options out there.
Because of us?
No, not because of us.
No. I guess we understand what people want because we go out all the time and we are active in the scene all the time. We go around the restaurants, we go around the bars. We want to give people what they want because we understand that.
It's always the question that gets asked: why you? Why here? I mean, it's if you like it, come. If you don't like it, tell us what we're doing wrong. We'll try to fix it. We've not invented the way. We don't. We do it by what we think we should do. We do our best. We're in this business to entertain people. If they're not entertained, don't drop us. Tell us what we're doing wrong. We're here for you. You can say that we know what we're doing, but I don't think really anybody really ever knows what they're doing. We do our best, and we hope to put together a project that people appreciate. That's what we go for. So I don't know why they should come. We've done our best, and maybe that's why.
Bringing their best to Ying Yang, the pair tell us what they've learned working on Supper Club and applying it to the Rooftop bar.
What we learned doing Supper Club, which is a massive project, it was 15,000 square foot and took about 2 years of pre-work to get it up and running. That we took all that experience we have in running a massive venue where you literally have thousands of people over a week and night, and we want to taper that down to a smaller venue like this. And I've always wanted to do a rooftop. The interesting thing, the coincidental story about this one is that I had a look at this rooftop when the building was up for sale 4 or 5 years ago, and I actually quite liked it. But the building was up for sale; they weren't interested in just doing a rooftop. And then this came available a couple of months ago, and we said, we'll jump on it. It's a great space, so we're very happy to be here.
So if you're looking for a pre-party venue with a view, Ying Yang is yet another addition to a growing list of Singapore night spots. The Rooftop bar is currently in full operation at the Club Hotel along Ann Siang Road.